Breaking news. Big developments are shaking up the Los Angeles Chargers, and if you thought this offseason was quiet, think again. Something special is happening at training camp, and it could change the course of this team's future. What's up, Chargers fans? This is no ordinary update. Today, we've got 3 electrifying stories coming straight from El Segundo, and each one is turning heads. First up, a rookie wide receiver is stealing the spotlight. Coaches can't stop talking about his performance. His connection with Justin Herbert is already catching fire, and it looks like the Bolts may have just found their next star duo. But before we break it all down, make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and turn on the bell icon so you never miss a moment of Chargers action. Trust me, you'll want to be here for every update as this season heats up. Now, let's get to the latest news. Herbert is looking sharp, focused, confident, and completely in control. He's taking command of this offense and showing why he's the leader this team needs. No flash, just pure football. But here's where things get even more exciting. There's a major opportunity on offense, a new wrinkle that could completely transform how this team attacks. Think speed, chemistry, and explosive playmaking potential. Coaches are buzzing. Players are fired up. Everything is clicking, and if this momentum keeps building, the Chargers might finally be putting together a championship-caliber offense. And that rookie? He's not just learning, he's already earning trust, making Herbert look even more dangerous. Could this be the missing piece the Chargers have been searching for? Let's break it all down and look at how this could reshape the Bolts' future, starting now. Now let's talk about a name you're going to be hearing a lot this season, Oronde Gadsden II. At first, he was just a quiet rookie tight end, but now, he's the guy turning every head at Chargers camp. This isn't just a player filling space, this is a game changer in the making. From day one of training camp, Gadsden came in different. He's not catching routine passes, he's catching heat-seeking missiles from Justin Herbert and making it look easy. Deep throws down the seam, contested grabs, he's been hauling in everything with confidence and precision. And the connection between him and Herbert, it's already looking special. You'd think these two have been working together for years. That kind of natural rhythm, especially this early, doesn't happen often. But here's where it gets even more impressive. Gadsden didn't just show up on time, he showed up early, moving to Los Angeles a week ahead of schedule. No fanfare, no hype, just a young player determined to get to work. Tight ends coach Andy Biscoff didn't hold back either, calling Gadsden a tell-him-once guy. No ego, no excuses, just raw hunger to learn and improve. This is the same guy who broke Syracuse's all-time reception record for a tight end. And now, he's already lining up with the first-team offense, making plays and earning respect inside the locker room. It's not just talent, it's his attitude. Teammates are feeding off his energy. Coaches are raving about his commitment, that huge smile he brings to practice every day. It's real, and it's contagious. Chargers fans, every once in a while, a late-round pick walks in and changes everything. This could be that moment. And right now, all signs are pointing to Oronde Gadsden II becoming one of the biggest surprises of the season. Last season, Justin Herbert quietly put up elite numbers, top 10 in passing yards, top 15 in touchdowns, and just 3 interceptions. Steady, efficient, and in full control. But here's where things get really interesting. Now imagine Herbert with a reliable, athletic weapon like Oronde Gadsden II, a tight end who can stretch the field, win contested catches, and deliver when the pressure's at its peak. That alone is dangerous. But guess what? There's more lightning coming. Gadsden isn't the only rookie creating waves in camp. Another young talent is stepping into the spotlight, and the timing couldn't be more perfect. Let's talk about leadership and why Herbert continues to prove he's more than just the face of the franchise. During rookie wide receiver Trey Harris's contract delay, some QBs might have taken shots. Not Herbert. No drama, no distractions, just professionalism. He calmly told reporters, "It's a business. Nobody's going to fault him. When the deal gets done, I know he'll be ready." That's what leaders do. They lift up their teammates, even when the spotlight is hot. Herbert isn't out here chasing headlines. He's building trust, one player at a time. And now that Harris's holdout is over, it's game on. With Mike Williams' sudden retirement, the Chargers need new firepower in that receiver room. Harris and Vlad McConkey might just be the duo to step up. Both have shown early flashes. Both are hungry, and with Herbert guiding the ship, they've got the best possible captain at the helm. Herbert is making it crystal clear, this isn't just about throwing touchdowns. This is about setting a tone, building a culture, and keeping the team locked in on one goal, winning football games. What Justin Herbert is doing in Los Angeles goes far beyond stats or highlights. He's quietly building a culture. Teammates respect him, coaches trust him, and players around the league, they're paying close attention. Because when a 26-year-old quarterback handles pressure the way Herbert does, staying calm, supporting teammates, and always putting the team first, it sends a message. This isn't just talent. This is leadership. And it's the kind that builds something lasting. Herbert's response to Trey Harris's holdout wasn't just classy, it was strategic. He kept the locker room united and set the tone for what it means to wear the bolt. That kind of maturity, it's rare, and it's exactly what separates franchise quarterbacks from the rest of the league. Now, here's where it gets even more exciting for Chargers fans. Out of nowhere, Noah Fant just hit the free agent market. Yes, that Noah Fant, the former first-round pick who racked up nearly 3,000 yards and 15 touchdowns over 6 seasons. A 6'4" tight end with legit speed and big playability. And the best part, he's only 27. Now picture this, Herbert's rocket arm plus Fant's deep seam speed. That's not just a matchup nightmare, it's a game changer. With Will Dissly and Tyler Conklin already anchoring the run game as physical blockers, and Oronde Gadsden too developing into a rising star, adding Fant would unlock a whole new level in this offense. And after losing Mike Williams to retirement, Herbert needs that one extra target, someone proven, someone explosive. Fant fits that mold perfectly. He's not just a replacement. He's the upgrade the offense needs to stay dangerous, someone who can move the chains, take the top off the defense, and give Herbert the confidence to launch bombs all season long. If the Chargers make this move, the rest of the league better start paying attention. Now, just imagine the possibilities. Vlad McConkey and Trey Harris stretching defenses sideline to sideline. Oronde Gadsden too finding space in the middle, making tough grabs. And possibly Noah Fant, blazing down the seam, creating mismatches that even the best defenses can't cover. If this comes together, it's not just a dangerous offense, it's a nightmare for the AFC West. And don't forget, this Chargers front office hasn't been sitting back. They've brought in Najee Harris to power the run game and drafted Omari Hampton as a dynamic complement. That backfield alone would keep defensive coordinators up at night. Now they may have a shot to add one final piece, a player like Fant, who brings both experience and explosion. On a short-term deal, that's the kind of smart gamble that Super Bowl contenders make. And under Jim Harbaugh, now heading into his second season, every move feels intentional. There's a clear plan, build physical, smart, relentless football. Fant wouldn't just be another name. He'd be a weapon Harbaugh could use in all kinds of creative ways, especially in those heavy sets with multiple tight ends. Think about it, Gadsden and Fant lining up together, shifting pre-snap, stretching zones, punishing linebackers in coverage. That's the kind of flexibility that gives play callers an edge and gives Herbert the freedom to take over. From the outside, it might look like another offseason, but inside this building, it feels like the beginning of something real. With Herbert's leadership, Gadsden's hunger, McConkey's speed, and the possibility of Fant joining the fold, the Chargers are no longer chasing potential, they're shaping it into power. This team isn't just preparing for a playoff run. They're positioning themselves for a dynasty. And if everything clicks, that Lombardi trophy might not be a dream anymore, it might just be waiting.